Lisa, when I tell people I don't drink coffee, they look at me like I have two heads.
Really? That's kind of surprising. Me, on the other hand, you don't want anything to do with me if I haven't had my coffee yet.
Well, because I don't drink coffee, I don't really know how to make it. So when I have family in town, I usually end up running to the store to buy a few cups. And that usually means I'm coming up with a cup of just plain black coffee. Well, in today's day in the life, I try out the new Be Your Own Barista program at Goose Creek. And I'll tell you, it had me looking like a coffee expert in no time. Joe, Java, or just plain old coffee. Whatever you call it, there's something about this brewed beverage that people seem to love.
I think it's the ritual of coffee. You know, you're tired in the morning until you get that first cup of coffee and you take the first sip, and even though the caffeine hasn't kicked in yet, I think, you know, that it wakes your brain up.
And Troy Cash with Eastern Shore Coffee and Water says he only sees the popularity growing.
I think with the emergence of specialty coffee shops and independent places, especially the younger generation, they like going to those places and getting, you know, there's special drinks now with mochas and lattes. It's not just, you know, your parents' black cup of coffee anymore.
Troy says depending on the drink, specialty shops can tend to be a little expensive to get it just how you like it. So he thought, why not make it a do-it-yourself treat?
Be your own barista. Kind of take, you know, save some time in the morning and save some money too. Instead of paying, you know, $4 for a mocha or a latte, you can make your own here.
And so, using the ingredients Goose Creek already had on hand, Troy and his team at Eastern Shore Coffee and Water came up with 5 simple recipes that mimic those of a traditional coffee shop.
We've posted them here in the store so customers can use them as a guide when they're making their drinks, and we've also posted them on the Goose Creek Facebook and on their mobile app.
All right, Troy, so walk me through this. How does it work? So let's say I just walk in off the street and I want one of these specialty cups of coffee. What do I do?
Sure. Well, you start out, you pick which recipe you want off the board. So we're going to do the chocolate covered pumpkin because it's pumpkin season right now in the coffee world. That's all the rage.
Pumpkin.
So pumpkin spice, we start out 1 part pumpkin spice coffee. And there's 3 ingredients, so that's 1/3 of the cup. And then we come down here and get a little hot chocolate. And then lastly, you top it off with pumpkin spice cappuccino.
All right, let's give this a try. That's good.
Not bad, right?
And it only took a couple of seconds. I think I can handle it.
Yeah, real easy.
All right, so which one should I make? I'm kind of a hot chocolate guy, so that Nutella hot chocolate is standing out to me.
Yeah, I would say try and make it.
All right, so the first thing I need is some hot chocolate over here. All right, then I put a couple pumps of the hazelnut creamer.
4 to 6 pumps, yeah.
Close up.
Yep.
So that's it.
That's it.
That's simple. This is really good. It's a nice little twist to your typical hot chocolate.
Yeah, it's different.
And Troy says it's also a different way to look at convenience store coffee.
Yeah, we're trying to get people away from that stereotype and show that you can make a great cup of coffee at Goose Creek. You don't have to go out of your way to a coffee shop and pay 4 times as much.
The BYO Barista also encourages you to make your own blends. So I tried to make my own. I mixed pumpkin spice with Donut Shop, Jamaican Me Crazy, and Kona. I called it, this pumpkin donut is Jamaican Me Crazy on a beach in Hawaii.
I think you did pretty well.
But the cool thing with that is if you come up with a good mixture, you can actually post it on their Facebook page, and you know, they vote to win, and you can win some prizes. And you can find out more about that on our website, WBOC.com. Just click on our picture at the top of the page.
You're gonna have to check that out. Well, thank you for watching Delmarva Life. Tomorrow, spring isn't the only season for allergies. You may get the sniffles and sneezes this fall too. Learn about the main culprits and how you can get some relief with items you may already have at home.
Being overweight can also hurt your health in more ways than you might think. We'll dig into new research that suggests your weight may play a role when it comes to Alzheimer's disease.
Delmarva Life, life at its best here on Delmarva. Don't go anywhere. WBOC News at 6 starts right now.